Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. In this episode, we're going to continue our romp through Creepy Castle. We do have quite a lot of things to collect with most of the other Kongs, but I'm going to keep rolling with Donkey for a while. We've been having success with Donkey. We've gotten his blueprint, we've gotten 2 of his golden bananas, we only have 2 left to go. And here's Banana Port 3. We're still on a roll. Let's go visit Cranky. Alright, old man, what you got for us? No, I don't want to play your stupid jetpack game. You got a potion? Yes. Alright. 7 coins. Let's do this. Super duper Simian Slam. Bigga Buttus Bashium. Took your time getting this one, didn't you, Donkey? You and the other flea-ridden Kongs can now slam the red switches. That's all the potions you're getting, Donkey. Now scram and leave me in peace. So, yep, we've cleaned out Funky and Candy in the last episode, and now we've cleaned out Cranky. So we actually have all of the potions and upgrades and such that we're getting in this entire game. We're closing in on the end, folks. We're getting there. Took us long enough. Those baddies are new. They're basically just basic Kremlings and sheets. They have the same exact AI. They're not worth fighting. Alright. This is a chunky door. We can't get in there yet. Obviously, since it's for chunky. Here's Banana Port 4. This area is for Lanky and Tiny. Obviously, we can't do anything there either. Okay, jump. Here's one for Diddy. And I believe Donkey has one right around the back here. Ooh, that was close. Frame rate dropped right as I was in the middle of my jump. Almost caused me to lose my footing. Okay, so there's a door there, but we can't get in there because there's no switch. So we're gonna have to hunt down the switch and find it and press it. Should be around here somewhere, right? There we go. There's a switch. Donkey Kong switch. You think it'd open this door that it's right in front of, but nope. It opens that door way back over there. So we gotta race down there in 20 seconds, find the door, and get in there. I say find it, we already found it. Go ahead and jump right in. And this is another place with some really cool music. Maybe I'm just a sucker for string themes, but this music I was always a fan of it. I just like the chord arrangement in Creepy Castle's theme. It just carries so much atmosphere with it, just naturally. That was weird. Okay, so I guess we want to go to the left. I guess there's nothing on the right. Unless we can kill these guys. I did just pick up a bunch of homing ammo. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Even if it was worth it, even if I didn't get anything for it. Alright, so there's 5 more bananas right here, and oh, the door closed behind us. Awesome. Oh boy, it looks like they think they've got us trapped in this room. Well, they don't know this Kong. Donkey gets trapped in a room, Donkey kicks said room in the face. I guess you're supposed to hold out on the top of the books and just shoot everything with your gun, but why on earth would you do that? When you can just kill everything in this room with one kick. Alright, so we just opened up a door that leads down a side passage here. Not to mention that I think this library is wicked cool. Alright, so we have to go back the way we came and go back to the right side instead of the left. And that'll be, I think that's where we have to go next. Yep, here we are. Alright. And here we've got Cheeto! Hey dude, what's up? Yeah, they're basically reusing the Cheeto sprite from Banjo-Kazooie, but yeah, now we've got to strong Kong our way down this passage because these guys will hurt us if they run into us, and they don't drop any health. So, whoop. All right, so just 5 bananas more with Donkey. Actually, we're almost done. We have 3 golden bananas and 95 of his regular bananas. He only has one last area in this entire level to finish, and then we're done. And by hitting that, it opens up a rotating bookshelf, classic horror movie fashion. We can just roll our way out of here. Alright, so now that we're back up where that switch was, we can just head up to the top of the castle. And I believe there's one more banana port up at the very tip top that we're going to want to activate before we go down and find Donkey's last golden banana. If I remember correctly, his golden banana is down in the dungeon area. So now that we've activated that, there's a lanky thing over there that's actually a real pain in the butt once we get to it. Let's go ahead and head back down to the bottom of the mountain. I keep wanting to say mountain. It's not a mountain! It's a castle! Jeez. Anyway. Let's go ahead and head in here. This is probably the creepiest arrangement of this song in the entire game. With the clinking chains and everything. Phew. Gives me the willies. Alright, let's go on and head in here. I think this is where it is. Yep. Here we go. Alright, and there's our last 5 bananas right there. And this is actually insanely easy. All you gotta do is slam the face until it comes up with Donkey Kong's face. Which it does have pictures of all 5 Kongs, so it might be a little easy to get confused, but they rotate all in the same order. So all you gotta do is find Lanky's face, which is a little bit more distinctive than Donkey's, and then just rotate it one more. So there's Lanky's right there, and then that's Donkey's. See? Easy. This is Tiny, Lanky, Donkey. Chunky, Tiny, Lanky, Donkey. I think there's only 4, There we go. See? Easy. And that's it! We just 100%ed Donkey Kong in Creepy Castle. It was that easy. Alright, so... which Kong next? Let's do Tiny. If I recall, Tiny doesn't have anything in this particular area of the level, but she does have something out here in the outer part of the dungeon. Now you'd think that I'd take the time to pick up some of these things, but you know what? You have to come back to each area with every Kong, so it doesn't really matter. You've got a ponytail twirl across this gap, you can just barely make it, and jump in the bonus barrel. Teetering Turtle Trouble! Once again, folks, last time. It might not be the last time. This is where things get hectic. You literally have to do this non-stop. You can't wait for them to call help. Did I miss this guy down the middle there? Or did he just take... or was he just that short? Okay, got it, gotcha. Yep. Like I said before in previous instances of this game, you want to get into a pattern and just keep doing that pattern over and over again. Just like you do with the fairy game. And again, this is one of the few games that you can actually play on the in the main screen of the game. I lost the pattern a bit there. Yeah, got it. I was losing the pattern there at the end. You can kind of see me doing damage controlled scatter shot across the entire thing. I managed to get it though, so we're good. We're good. Alright, so go ahead and jump back across the gap. I'm not entirely sure if, yeah, I think if you just fall, you just warp back to the entrance of the dungeon, so it's not like there's a penalty for it, but, you know, it's up to you. Okay, so we're at the back entrance now. Go ahead and warp. Or actually, no. Tiny does have something down in that area. We're going to want to, down in the area with the crypt. I think she has something down there. Let's go ahead and Go ahead and find our way down there. Here we go. I hate how hard they make this to find. Now, I do recall there being a blueprint for one of the Kongs way around on the outside of the level. And we have found all of the other Kong's blueprints, except for Tiny's. So I think it's... Yep, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. See, I don't forget everything about this game. I just don't remember it all. Die! 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 Gotcha. Alright, so that's that. So we got Tiny's blueprint, one golden banana, but we have none of her other collectibles. Well, that means there must just be a bonanza of them somewhere, mustn't there? Yeah, kind of. Actually, there is a tricky part in this level where there's actually tiny stuff in an area that you're only supposed to be able to access with Diddy. But you can get there with Tiny as well. You just have to hit the switch to get in there and then run to a tag barrel, switch, and then jump in. It's tricky, but it can be done. So this is Lanky on this side. I want to say this switch is Tiny. Yep. See, I knew there was something down here for her to do. Of course, opening up a sarcophagus is such a great idea. So there's a Lanky switch right off the bat here. So there's also a Lanky barrel. I can't remember which side. It's just like the crypt with the other Kongs, where one side goes to one golden banana and the other side goes to another. Ah, this is it. Obviously, Lanky can't get across here. Alright, so this area. This is a bit of a pain. Luckily, it's not that hard. Hitting that switch causes these hands to rise up and down out of the goop here. This goop will kill you. It basically acts the same as lava. And what you want to do is you want to survey the situation, wait until one of the hands here in the middle rises, and then ponytail twirl to it. Then you gotta go for one of the ones on the side, because the one in the middle will disappear before you can ponytail twirl away. Then go for one of the ones in the middle again, and then go for one of the ones on the side again, and die. Basically, there's a pattern to it. You want to go middle side, middle side. Thankfully, though, when you die, you don't warp all the way back to the beginning of the level, like some other bananas in this will do. You start back here at the beginning entrance of the crypt. You can just start over again. You do have to hit the switch again, but, you know, it's not nearly as bad as some other bananas in this level that are going to be frustrating. But, again, none of them were as bad as certain other bananas in this game that we've already finished. So, no worries. Okay, so I do kind of want to go straight, but I don't know if you can. I think you can do it in just 2 ponytail twirls if you go straight across the middle. But I think I'm just being too cautious. I should just try it. And of course, once you get the golden banana, you can just die. It doesn't matter. You might think that Tiny is really short on collectibles. We'll have gotten 2 of her golden bananas and her blueprint with barely any bananas to show for it. Keep in mind that she has 50 bananas around the outside of the castle that we haven't even started collecting yet. Okay, I remember now. You want to jump to one of these ones on the outside here, and then jump to the middle, and then jump across. Because these are actually a bit higher up out of the goop than they look. So, here we go. Easy stuff. That jump to the middle there, right? The easy jump to the middle is actually a decoy. Belly flop! I don't know exactly what that goop is supposed to be. It's not acid. If it were acid, it would eat through the floor. Maybe I'm just overthinking and it's just supposed to be death, something. I don't know. It's not death water. It doesn't behave at all like water. It's lava, but it's green. maybe nuclear waste? But where would an ancient creepy castle where all the denizens... There's a banana balloon down here. You're going to want to remember to grab that. Where all the denizens are all dead, get nuclear waste. Maybe that's why everyone's dead. I scare myself sometimes. Alright, so we've gotten most of Tiny's stuff on the inside of the castle. So let's go around the outside now. Take Banana Port 1 up to Banana Port 2 and start scaling the castle on the outside, collecting all of those bananas that we saw on the way up with Donkey. Because why not? This game, like I said before, this level just has such great atmosphere about it. The crypt is probably the scariest part in any N64 game that I think was ever put together. And, you know, the minecart ride is awesome, and I just got bumped all the way off, probably gonna fall. No, that tree saved me. Thank you, tree! If that tree hadn't stopped me from falling, I might have fallen all the way off the level. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, I keep, you know, saying it's really scary and everything like that. What do I compare it to? Well, first of all, I compare it to the other games that Rare made, platformer games for the N64 that Rare made that, you know, have scary levels in them. Games like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Well, not Banjo-Tooie so much, but Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie has Mad Monster Mansion, right? Mad Monster Mansion's not scary. It's ghost-themed, sure, but there's nothing scary about it. It's annoying, sure. There's those, especially those ghosts that you can't kill except with Wonder Wing. Those are annoying, but they're not scary. This level is scary. This level will, if you're a kid and you're playing this level, you will be scared. It's a given. Alright, so now that we're up to where Banana Port 4 is, you might recall me saying that there's something up here for Tiny. Well, there is. Go ahead and jump in this tiny barrel. Run around here to the side. Bounce off this mushroom. Ponytail twirl. Up to the top of this silo and drop inside. Well, I call it a silo. It's really just a trash can. But, you remember the area in Banjo-Tooie where you have to swat all the things with, or you have to kill all the enemies in the garbage can with Kazooie? Well, this is basically the same thing. Swat the flies. There's homing ammo boxes lying around. Just crack a couple open. Use the homing ammo to your advantage. Obviously, if you haven't gotten a golden banana yet, there's still more. They're probably just hiding. And keep in mind, you are small, so they could very well be above you. There we go. Bug swatted, golden banana earned. Easy stuff. Alright, so now that that's done... Oops, wrong button. Let's just head out this way. Now this is where, the ballroom. This is where I said that there was some stuff in there for Tiny. So let's go ahead and switch to Diddy real quick and do what Diddy has to do in here before we do Tiny stuff. Now, in my opinion, the music that plays in the ballroom is the scariest music in this entire level. Maybe I just really hate waltzes, but this music is creepy. Like, really creepy. If any of you have seen the old Vincent Price movie Mask of the Red Death, that's what this reminds me of. Just the idea of a dance with such horrible things going on, and nobody cares because they're dancing. So this is like, you remember in Fungi Forest we had a puzzle where we had to fly around and light candles? We had to do the same thing here. And this is another thing, as a kid, another thing I would jump in, I would try to get into the jet barrel as fast as I could because I hated the music so much. I'd run to the jet barrel because I didn't want to keep hearing that creepy music. Now I love it. I think it's awesomely thematic. Some of the best music in the game. But you know, back then, I was just an innocent little kid who thought this was the scariest thing in the whole wide world. So, let's go ahead and do a bonus barrel. Oh, no! Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Hopefully, I remember the pattern. I don't think I do. Holy crap. I think I just beat this on the first try. Brakes. 9, 8, 7, not enough time. Go faster! No!
Welcome to
pain. Pain. Got it! I got it! Yes! Got it! I got it! Woo! Second try! Woohoo! I don't know if that one was just easier than the other one, or if I'm just good. Maybe both. Anyway, now that we've done everything in there with Diddy, let's go ahead and grab Tiny and bring her in here real quick. And this music is still awesome, and yet creepy at the same time, because it's awesome, and yet creepy at the same time. Crap! Crap! Oh well. Alright, never mind. We'll go ahead and finish Tiny's stuff off in the next episode, okay guys? Because this recording's already gone on a little long. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong 64 with more of Creepy Castle. See you folks next time. Later.